As you can see, I don't know if you could tell, but my son and I had no ideas for supper last night. So we ordered out from Andy's for pizza. I ordered differently. I think I had, well, it's very red, so I had tomatoes. But it was actually good for my son because they made a mistake when he ordered it. The person who ordered was new and took his order incorrectly. Heard him say feta and understood cheddar. I can see that's something that you could mistake. Cheddar, feta. Don't know where this person is from, but anyway, we got an extra free small pizza. What do you think you're doing? I don't know what you think you're doing there, Ellie, but it's certainly not allowed. It hasn't been allowed for a very long time. Yeah, so there's free pizza. Usually when we order pizza, we get a medium and a small. I get the small, they get the medium. There's no they. There was no they. Because Mimi's not home yet. So, anyway, free pizza, free small pizza for their mistake. And I think something else too. So, really good deal on pizza last night. Thank you, new person. Yeah. Didn't have a good hockey game last night. The Leafs lost. I was upset. I just kept working and went to bed early. I was tired. I started off tired this morning too. I texted Veronica last night because I haven't talked to her in a long time. I was feeling really guilty. And as I told her in my text, I think of her every day. I think of her every night. Because, well, when we were out and about around, I guess it was Christmas time. When did we buy this scoop? Anyway, we were at the big box stores along the 401, walking around there. And when I got my quilt, a really cool quilt, we were there together, and we also went into Wren's Pet Place. And while we were in there, I saw a kitty litter scoop. The kitty litter scoop that I use now every night. It's the most solid and best kitty litter scoop you've seen me using it, maybe. Anyway, we were together and we both bought that scoop because I recommended it to her because it's so solid, and so now we both have the same scoop and think of each other every time we scoop poop. Really. It's true. Can't help it. So I mentioned that in my text. Anyway, said a few other things Kept it, well, it was a really long text because of telling that story, but I didn't tell the story, but I mentioned the scoop. She replied this morning as I was making the bed, thinking about crawling backwards back into bed. But thankfully, unlike most of my text conversations with Veronica the Great, it was short. They're usually long. Because she was heading off to church. Veronica the Great is a church-going person. And we're still friends. Oh. Should be choke. I was going to read the rest of the Globe for the second time. But instead I'm choking. No, okay, so that was it. It was a short conversation with Veronica. She interrupted my bed making, but she kept it short. I was thinking of, I can't remember what I was thinking of. Yes. Harkens back to my kitty litter scoop, because that's what I have to get today, is I have to get new kitty litter. And I usually do that after I'm done my afternoon class, because I'll be done in a few hours. However, I don't think I'll do that today. Don't know why, but I'm just not going to risk it. So I'm going to finish my lunch and head out immediately after I finish my lunch. Pick up a few things at the Sobeys. Pick up the kitty litter and come home. I know I have lots of ideas for the afternoon class. So even though all I've been doing is cutting and pasting, or copying and pasting, I know I will finish shortly. Notice I am telling myself I will finish shortly after I come back. I just don't want to keep going, lose track of time, and then not have enough kitty litter for 5 cats. No, you don't want to run out of kitty litter when you have 5 cats. I'm sure I could do fine, but I wouldn't like it. I don't know if they notice it, but I certainly do. So I'm not going to run out. So there was nothing green on my pizza. It's 1 o'clock. We just had the time signal. Usually when I have pizza, I like to get spinach. I really like spinach on my pizza. They don't have spinach at Andy's. I don't know why. I guess that's more of a, I don't know. I really like it. They didn't have it. So nothing green. Usually I get green peppers to compensate for that. But last night I did feta, tomatoes, chicken, and that was it. No cheese, just feta. That's considered an extra. You have to tell them no cheese because that's a usual. Which is why I compensate by usually getting 4 toppings. I didn't. And I just let my son pay because we got a good deal. Turned out really well. So maybe I'll get this again. Usually I also like mushrooms. But I didn't last night. For whatever reason. Have I showed you the color that the siding's going to be? I don't know. Ah. That is the color of the siding. I'm looking forward to it. Ta-da! Done lunch. Hi, Nana. She's come to see who I'm talking to. Always know when Nana's up. Flap those ears.